Okay, so today we're going on a quest. It's a story all about brilliant creators, hidden treasures, and a secret map that leads to some pretty incredible success. And our hero? Well, that's the talented but maybe often overlooked industrial designer. Let's get started.
So let me ask you something. You are an incredible designer, right? You pour your heart, your soul, everything into creating products that are just functional, beautiful, innovative. But here's the real question. Does anyone actually see it? Is your absolute best work just getting lost in all the noise, totally invisible to the very clients who need you the most?
All right, let's meet the hero of our story. I want you to picture a small, really passionate design firm. They are just bursting with talent, and their portfolio, it should be turning heads. But the problem is, they're really struggling to connect with the right clients. All their brilliance is kind of a well-kept secret, and that's the challenge we're about to solve. So our story begins, like all good quests do, with a challenge. And this isn't some fantasy tale. It's a conflict that is super familiar to creative professionals everywhere. It is that classic struggle between incredible talent and the need to just be seen.
And this, right here, this gets to the absolute core truth of our quest. You can have the most groundbreaking design in the entire world, but if the right people don't know it exists, well, it's just not enough. Talent by itself doesn't build a legacy. Success? It requires something more.
So just when our hero is feeling a little lost, they stumble upon a guide, a secret map, if you will, to lead them out of the wilderness. And this map, it has a name, Integrated Marketing Communications. And it promises to make their one brilliant voice heard by everyone who really matters.
So what is this map exactly? Well, Integrated Marketing Communications, or IMC for short, it's really just the strategy of making sure everything you say and do sounds like it's all coming from one clear, unified voice. From the words on your website to the way you present in a client meeting, it all tells the same powerful story about who you are and why your design thinking is so incredibly valuable.
And this is exactly why this map is so powerful. It translates directly to business success. A consistent message doesn't just look professional. It builds this deep, real trust with potential clients. It helps you stand out in what is a super crowded market. It attracts the people who are the perfect fit for your work, and it strengthens those relationships for years to come.
Every good quest needs a toolkit, right? And ours is no different. Our hero has the map, so now it's time to arm them with the tools they're going to need to navigate the journey and get to that final destination, success.
So the two most powerful tools in our kit are advertising and public relations. Think of it like this. Advertising is when you pay to tell people how great you are. It gives you control. PR, on the other hand, is when you earn the right for someone else, like a magazine or an awards jury, to say how great you are. And that gives you credibility.
Let's look a little closer at our advertising tools. The key here is all about precision. We're talking about placing ads exactly where your ideal clients are already looking. So that could be in a niche industry magazine they read every month, or maybe a super targeted digital ad on LinkedIn aimed at one specific product manager. When your budget is tight, believe me, precision always beats volume.
And then, on the PR side, these tools are all about building a rock-solid reputation. Winning a really prestigious award like a Red Dot, that provides instant validation. But hey, if you have zero budget, thought leadership is your secret weapon. Writing one insightful article on design trends costs you your time, not your money, and it instantly positions you as an expert in the field.
Map? Check. Toolkit? Check. Okay, now it's time for the climax of our story. This is where our hero firm faces its biggest challenge yet and has to put all this newfound knowledge to the ultimate test on a real-world project.
So here's the scenario. Our small firm, they specialize in designing medical devices. It's a really tough market, dominated by these huge established companies. Their challenge is to cut through all of that noise and get the attention of the key decision makers. We're talking the heads of R&D at major medical companies.
So how did they use the map? Well, they created this brilliant 5-step integrated plan. Step 1, their website clearly broadcast their expertise in medical regulations. Step 2, over on LinkedIn, they shared articles and ran ads targeting medical R&D managers. Step 3, they used PR to win industry design awards. Step 4, they sent personalized emails directly to those decision makers. And Step 5, they physically showed up at industry trade shows. Do you see it? Every single action reinforces all the others. That is IMC in action.
And here's what happens when you do that integration. On one side, you've got their polished, professional online portfolio. On the other, you have their really targeted networking on a platform like LinkedIn. When you bring them together, these two things don't just coexist, they actually amplify each other, creating this powerful, unified message that's pretty much impossible for their ideal clients to ignore.
So our hero found their way through the challenge. Their quest was a success. But look, this story isn't just about them, it's a blueprint for you. So let's turn this map into your own personal guide. We'll start with 3 immediate first steps you can take to build trust and find your own ideal clients.
Here are your first steps. 1. Unify your message. Do a quick audit. Does your website say the same thing as your LinkedIn profile? 2. Go deep, not wide. Create one killer case study that shows how you think. And 3, engage. Find that one place where your ideal clients hang out online and just share something valuable. That's it. Start right there.
You know, Benjamin Franklin said it best. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. The time you spend learning how to tell your own story is honestly one of the most valuable investments you can possibly make. It's that final, crucial step that turns raw talent into a thriving, successful business.
So, your quest is officially underway. You have the map. You have the tools. The only question left is the one right here. What story will you tell?